All right, ready for a deep dive today? We're streamlining, folks, getting down to business, talking all things registered agent services today. What are they? Why should you care? And how can they save you a whole lot of hassle? We're going straight to the source for this one, vastsolutionsgroup.com.
That's right. Think of this as your crash course on registered agents, cutting through all the legal mumbo-jumbo.
Straight from the horse's mouth, we're
Yeah.
diving into their FAQs so you know it's the real deal, stuff you can actually use. So let's cut to the chase. What exactly is a registered agent?
You got it. In a nutshell, it's like your business's legal mailbox, the official point of contact. They're the ones who handle all that official correspondence, service of process, legal notices, all that fun stuff on your behalf.
Like a designated catcher for any legal curveballs coming your way.
Exactly. And this is where it gets really important. This isn't just about convenience. We're talking about staying on the right side of the law, maintaining that good legal standing. Picture this. You're off on vacation, celebrating a major business win, and bam, a legal notice lands on your old office doorstep.
Uh-oh.
Exactly. Without a registered agent, you'd be totally in the dark. You might miss that notice completely, and that could mean penalties, fines. You could even end up with a default judgment against you, and nobody wants that.
That's a nightmare scenario for any business owner. So having a registered agent, it's not optional, right?
Wow.
This is a must-have.
You got it. It's the law. Every state out there, they require businesses to have a designated registered agent. It's not a nice to have, it's a non-negotiable. You got to have it.
Gotcha. Now, I know some folks out there, especially when they're just starting out, they might think, hey, I can handle that. I can be my own registered agent, right? What's the reality there?
Well, technically, in most states, you can be your own registered agent. And this is a big but, there are some serious downsides. First off, you need a physical street address in the state where your business is registered. We're talking a real address, no P.O. boxes allowed. And someone has to be there during those regular business hours, ready to sign for those legal documents.
So much for those flexible work-from-anywhere dreams. Sounds like being your own registered agent could really tie you down.
You got it. Plus, let's be honest, wrestling with legal paperwork, not exactly how most of us want to spend our time.
I'd rather be brainstorming my next big idea.
Exactly. And don't forget that privacy factor, often overlooked. When you're your own agent, your personal address, it's public record. Anyone can access it.
Okay, that's not ideal. That peace of mind knowing your legal stuff is handled discreetly sounds pretty valuable right about now. And that brings us to the benefits of using a professional service, a company like vastsolutionsgroup.com.
Absolutely. With a service like vastsolutionsgroup.com, you're not just getting someone to sign on the dotted line. You're getting a partner, someone reliable who makes sure you never miss a crucial legal notice. And they do it all while keeping your personal information under wraps.
It's like having a legal guardian angel watching over your business, so you can focus on what you do best.
So how does vastsolutionsgroup.com stack up when it comes to reliability? Are they really going to keep businesses on the right side of the law?
Absolutely. They're the real deal. They guarantee that someone will always be there to receive those legal documents no matter what. That way, your business stays in good standing. And they're serious about privacy, too. We're talking industry-standard security measures to protect your sensitive information, and your personal address stays off those public records.
That's a huge relief for any business owner. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, the cost. We know every penny counts, especially for entrepreneurs. What can our listeners expect if they decide to go with vastsolutionsgroup.com? Well, transparency is key for them. They're upfront about their fees, and those fees, they do vary by state. So best bet is to check out their website, get the most up-to-date pricing for your specific location. But overall, they're known for being pretty affordable, especially when you consider what you're getting. That peace of mind, avoiding those legal pitfalls, it's worth its weight in gold.
Makes sense. Now, are there any extra fees we should know about, like processing fees for those legal documents when they show up?
They might have a small processing fee for each legal notice just to cover their costs. But again, transparency is key for them, so you'll find all the details, all specifics laid out nice and clear on their website.
Love that. No surprises. And what about payment? Do they make it easy to manage your account? What payment methods do they accept?
Oh, they've got you covered. They accept all the major credit cards, and you can pay by electronic check, too.
Super user-friendly. Now, vastsolutionsgroup.com, They're not just about registered agent services, right? They've got a whole suite of solutions, especially for those of you navigating the sometimes murky waters of starting a business.
That's right. They're like your one-stop shop for all things entrepreneurship.
I like it.
They can walk you through all the ins and outs of getting your business off the ground, help you figure out if an LLC or a corporation is the right fit for what you're trying to do.
So helpful, especially for new business owners who might be feeling a little overwhelmed by all the legal stuff.
Exactly. And here's the best part. They don't just leave you high and dry after you've filed your paperwork. They're there for the long haul, offering ongoing support to help you navigate all those, let's face it, sometimes confusing compliance requirements.
Okay, so we're talking a serious peace of mind here.
Mhm.
Speaking of peace of mind, I'm curious about data security. I mean, this is sensitive information. We're talking about legal documents, the whole 9 yards. What kind of measures does vastsolutionsgroup.com take to keep everything secure to protect their clients' information?
They're serious about security, that's for sure. Their whole online portal uses industry-standard encryption, the gold standard, to protect all your documents and information. And they're committed to privacy, too, meaning they won't share your personal information with anyone without your say-so.
Okay, that's reassuring.
They get it. They know that peace of mind is priceless when it comes to your information.
For sure. So let's talk about that peace of mind. Let's dig into their account management, see what's what. Is it all online? Or can you actually talk to a human if you need to?
Oh, they're definitely tech savvy. They've got this really slick online portal where you can handle pretty much everything. Account info, updating your contact details, you name it. All designed to make your life easier.
So if you're all about that click and go life, they've got you covered. But what about those times when you actually need to talk to a real person? Get some personalized help.
Totally. They haven't forgotten about good old-fashioned customer service. You've got options. Phone, email, even live chat during business hours, whatever works best for you.
Nice. It's like having a whole team of experts on call, ready to jump in when you need them. Now, before we wrap up, let's circle back to those extra services vastsolutionsgroup.com offers.
Yeah.
We've talked about the whole registered agent thing, but they also wear a few other hats, right?
Right.
Like helping businesses navigate the wild world of, well, actually becoming a business and staying on the right side of the law.
Exactly. Starting a business, it can feel like you're lost in a maze of paperwork and rules,
Yeah.
But the good news is vastsolutionsgroup.com can be your guide. They've got your back.
Okay, so let's break it down for our listeners who are just starting out on their entrepreneurial journey. What are some of the big things they need to be thinking about when it comes to actually setting up their business?
Great question. First things first, they need to figure out what kind of business structure suits them best. What are their goals? What's their risk tolerance? We're talking LLCs, S-Corp, all those fun acronyms.
And that's where a partner like vastsolutionsgroup.com can really make a difference. They can walk you through all the options, the pros and cons, and help you figure out the best fit for your specific situation.
Exactly. No one-size-fits-all approach here. They're all about that personalized guidance, helping you make those crucial decisions with confidence.
That's huge when you're first starting out.
Oh.
Now, once you've got your business structure figured out, what about all the legal stuff? Are there specific documents or filings people need to be aware of?
Oh, absolutely. You got to make it official, right? That means filing the right paperwork with the Secretary of State's office, depending on your state. And this is where vastsolutionsgroup.com really shines. They know all the ins and outs, all the forms, all the deadlines. They make sure everything gets filed correctly so you don't have to stress about it.
Seriously, takes the pressure off, especially for first-timers who might not know a DBA from an EIN. It's about having that expert in your corner, guiding you through the process.
Exactly. Speaking of EINs, that's another thing that can help you with getting your employer identification number. That's crucial for things like hiring employees, opening a business bank account, even applying for certain licenses and permits.
Man, there are a lot of moving parts when you're setting up a business, huh? It's no wonder so many entrepreneurs feel overwhelmed.
It's true. So much to keep track of. But that's where a partner like vastsolutionsgroup.com can be a lifesaver. They take care of those essential, but let's face it, time-consuming tasks.
They free you up to focus on the good stuff. Building that business, making your dreams a reality.
Exactly. That's what it's all about, right? It's about having the freedom to pursue your vision, to take those risks without that constant worry in the back of your mind. Knowing those legal and administrative details, they're taken care of.
It's like having, I don't know, an extra set of hands, maybe an extra brain even, totally dedicated to keeping your business on track.
I love that. It's about working smarter, not harder. Using your resources and the expertise of others to streamline your operations, eliminate that unnecessary stress. Because let's be real, starting and running a business, it's stressful enough as is.
Amen to that. Okay, so as we wrap up our deep dive here, exploring the ins and outs of registered agent services and all the amazing benefits they offer, I want to leave our listeners with something to think about.
I'm listening.
We talked about the legal reasons for having a registered agent, how it's not really an option if you want to run a legit business. But I want to go beyond just checking the box. How else can this type of service, especially one as comprehensive as what vastsolutionsgroup.com offers, how can it give entrepreneurs that sense of freedom and focus? What becomes possible when you're not bogged down by all those what-ifs?
That's a great question. I mean, imagine this. You're an entrepreneur, you're creative, you've got ideas coming out of your ears. But instead of channeling all that energy into actually bringing those ideas to life, you're constantly sidetracked by worries. Is that legal notice going to show up on time? Did I file that form correctly? Did I miss a deadline? It's exhausting.
The opposite of inspiring, that's for sure.
Exactly. But when you've got that trusted registered agent service in place, those worries, they fade away. You're free to think bigger, take those risks, chase those big, hairy, audacious goals.
Yeah.
Because you've got that safety net.
So it's not just about avoiding disaster, it's about opening up a world of possibilities.
Exactly. You're reclaiming your time, your energy, even your mental space. And you can direct all that back into your passion, your vision. You can focus on making an impact. It's about shifting from what if to what's next. And that is an incredibly powerful place to be as an entrepreneur.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Sometimes the smartest thing you can do is recognize when to call in the experts, delegate those tasks that are holding you back. And that, my friends, is a wrap on today's deep dive into the world of registered agent services. We hope this information empowers you to make smart decisions for your business, to carve out that space for your entrepreneurial journey to flourish.
Absolutely. And to everyone listening, remember, you don't have to navigate this crazy business world alone. There are resources out there, partners like vastsolutionsgroup.com who can guide you every step of the way.
Until next time, keep those entrepreneurial dreams alive. We'll catch you on the flip side.